The goddess Canola is often considered a figure of fertility and prosperity in certain Celtic and Neopagan traditions. While not as widely known as other deities in the pantheon, Canola has her place in the lore of the ancient Celtic peoples, particularly in associations with agriculture, nature, and the cycles of growth. Though there may be variations in her mythology depending on the source, Canola is generally regarded as a nurturing, life-giving figure, closely tied to the fertility of the land and the abundance of crops. The name Canola itself is believed to be connected to the word can, which refers to a type of song or chant, perhaps alluding to the goddess's relationship with rhythm, growth, and the harmony of the natural world. Her very essence is said to be entwined with the land itself, symbolizing the fertile soil that sustains crops and ensures bountiful harvests. This makes Canola an important figure for farmers, her blessings sought for good weather and prosperous growing seasons. She is also associated with the planting and harvesting cycles, as these were central to the livelihood of ancient Celtic communities. In her role as a fertility goddess, she embodies the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth, the eternal process that sustains the earth. As a goddess of fertility, Canola's domain was not limited to just agriculture. She was also a goddess of family and community, ensuring the growth and prosperity of those within her care. This duality of roles, both as a provider of sustenance and as a protector of the people, made Canola a figure of great reverence. Her connection to fertility extended to animals as well, influencing the health and well-being of livestock, which were of great importance in Celtic society. This widespread influence over all forms of life made her a figure who would have been honored in rituals and festivals, ensuring not just personal prosperity but the continued prosperity of the larger community. In some interpretations, Canola is also linked to the concept of sovereignty, a common theme among various Celtic deities. Sovereignty goddesses were often associated with the land itself, and the ruling power of the monarch was thought to be tied to the health and fertility of the earth. In this sense, Canola's role as a goddess of fertility would have been seen as vital to the well-being of the people, directly influencing the success of rulers and their ability to govern justly. The connection between the fertility of the land and the well-being of society was a deep and reciprocal one, with the goddess's favor ensuring not only the success of crops but the stability of the kingdom as a whole. Though Canola's stories are not as widely known as other Celtic deities, her symbolism is nonetheless significant. In her role as a fertility goddess, she embodies the vital connection between humans and the earth. The fertility of the land was not just a practical concern for ancient peoples. It was intertwined with their spiritual beliefs. The prosperity of the community, the success of the harvest, and the health of animals were seen as manifestations of divine favor, and Canola was believed to hold sway over all these aspects of life. In summary, Canola is a goddess of fertility, nature, and abundance, whose influence permeates the cycles of growth, harvest, and community. While her myths may be less well documented than some other deities, her symbolism as a life-giver and protector remains important in the understanding of Celtic spirituality. As the guardian of the land's fertility and the well-being of the people, Canola's legacy reminds us of the deep connection between humanity and the natural world, and the sacredness of the cycles that sustain life. Through her, we see the vital importance of balance and harmony in the forces that govern both the earth and the human experience.